Hello. Yes, good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a good morning. So today is 27th of February. We have just stood one day to the end of the month. So we'll start off with the pair on our screen. This is USD JPY. And so far my chart is a bit congested, as you can see. And I normally don't use indicators as such, but then I found this to be very, very important. So the ones which I've applied on my screen, these are just basic simple moving averages. This is simple moving average. This is 200 simple moving average. Then the next one is 50 moving average. And then we have envelopes. Then the last one, which is here, this is ADX. So the period for this ADX is 52. By default, it always comes with 14, but the one which I've used on my screen is actually 52. So the main reason I'm using them is this: they are actually supporting one direction. All these indicators which I've used on my screen, they are basically supporting one direction, which in this case is upwards. They're supporting the direction, which in this case is upwards. Therefore, we actually expect price to proceed upwards. So we have a very good zone here where, as long as the price does not clearly break below, that remains to be a good place to buy from. So if you look at this chart now, you better be expecting a buy. Expect a buy, especially if the price can come back to that zone and then give us a good buy signal. We're supposed to pick a buy immediately. So as it is now, basically just wait for buy positions. Expect a buy in between this zone, but if the price goes below 109.54, then that could mean we are going downwards. But if you check this indicator, the envelope indicator, were possible downwards, but based on the two moving averages, we are still upwards, and then based on the last one, which is ADX, this one, we are still upwards. Therefore, expect a move to the upper side. So we move forward to our next symbol, GBP USD. So GBP USD, so far there are mixed signals. Based on price action alone, we are supposed to be seeing some downtrend. If we are looking at it based on price action only, we are supposed to be seeing some downtrend. But then based on this indicator, the 200 simple moving average, we are still upwards. Then based on the ADX, there is no clear direction. So I recommend we actually remain flat on this one, because if there's no clear direction, there's no point for moving into a trade. We have, these are the levels which I'm possibly seeing. So if there is no clear direction, that is, if the price is not giving us any clear signal, there is no point for us moving into a trade. So expect maybe a move up to this point where we look for a sell. Expect price to go up to this point here where we're supposed to look for a sell, and then there could be maybe some retracement before we can continue to the lower side. This is what could happen ultimately. So if you look at this chart now, expect ultimately the price needs to move to the lower side. From whatever is happening now, the price should continue downwards up to the zone which I've drawn at the bottom. But if that does not happen, then the price should break above the upper trend line, this trend line here. The price should break above it and then continue up to this point, 1.3332, this level here. So if you successfully go beyond this trend line, expect a move to this point. If it breaks above, then expect it to continue much higher. So as it is now, we are still upwards. We expect price to continue to the upper side and it should break above this level here. So we expect price to proceed downwards up to this point, 1.2238. So we move forward to our next symbol, and that should be Euro USD. So we apply the same indicators. Euro USD, the overall trend is bearish based on the moving averages. The first one, we are downwards. The next moving average, we are still downwards. Then based on envelope, we are actually above it. So we want to ignore envelopes now, but then in place of it we substitute this one. So the 3, 1, 2, 3 are actually showing us a sell. So the sell which is on USD could be valid. Expect a sell from around 1.0897. Expect a sell from around that place. Have your stop loss above this point. If the price goes above, then expect it to proceed much higher up to this level here. So we move forward to a next symbol, which is gold. And gold, so far, gold is very much bullish. We had our levels here. We had a level here, and then it also had a level here. Then the price successfully went above. So as long as the price is held above 1594.64, we expect price to continue much higher. So expect it to proceed even much higher. So we move forward to our next symbol, SP500. SP500 is bearish. We can see some active downtrend, but then overall this symbol is bullish. Therefore, despite the move which we're seeing to the lower side, this could just be the beginning of a retracement. So expect price to go up to this point here. Expect price to proceed up to this point. Expect it to go up to around 3006.5, where we'll pick another buy, expecting price to proceed much higher. So as it is now, we remain flat. Instead, we move to the next symbol. So this is a sell. Brent oil is still a sell, just as you said previously. We are still downwards. So as soon as the price does not go beyond 57.03, expect price to proceed much lower. So that is still a sell, in my opinion. Remain short, hold on to sell positions. If the price gives you a very good sell signal, you're supposed to sell it. So thank you. We meet again tomorrow at the same time. Bye.